What is up, guys? This is HG Luigi here, giving a tutorial of sorts on how to start playing well in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel. This video will give you tips and tricks that will help you in your endeavors on the track and help you gain the edge over your friends in races. The first thing I want to teach about is the starting boost. Basically, make sure your bottom right is in the red when the green light hits. You can keep revving up your engine, making sure the bar isn't full for too long or going all the way back down to zero, and take a boost that is a little better than just revving when it's time. That is called the perfect boost, and you're going to need it for the challenge that is in the pro challenges. It may take some time to get down the timing for that boost, but when you do, it could give you that little edge to help you win the race. The next thing I want to talk about is drifting. To start a drift, hold R or R1 on PlayStation and hold a direction. What determines the direction is what direction you're pressing when you land back on the track. Unlike Mario Kart, where it's determined where the first direction you press after pressing R is what direction you're going to go when you drift. While you're drifting, that bar on the bottom right will fill up as it did in the starting line. When the bar hits the red, press L or L1 on PlayStation and you will do a little boost. These buttons are actually interchangeable, so you can press L or L1 to start your drift and R or R1 to activate the boosts. However, if you let the bar fill without overflowing, you'll get a longer boost at the cost of a little turning. Another way to find out the perfect time to boost is watch the tires while you're drifting and press the opposite button, basically R or L, when the two orange lines, or whatever color they are on the wheels that you are using, touch together. Pressing your boost button when the bars touch will be the perfect timing for the best boost. Failing to hit the boost in time will make your engine back up, and holding the drift too long afterwards will make you spin out. The next thing I would like to talk about is boosting. This one's going to be a long one because there is a lot to talk about here. The game is all about how fast you can go, and learning how to keep your boost is necessary for winning races. The first thing I would like to talk about is the boost reserve system. The boost reserve system is basically that all of your boosts have a certain time they last, and any leftover time that you have by the time you boost again will go into your reserves, and you'll keep boosting until you run out of all the reserves you have. Your boost comes in 4 tiers: red flame, orange flame, yellow flame, and blue flame. Red flames are the slowest, and it's basically just your jump and drift boosts. Most of the time you'll be getting these to add to your reserves. Orange boost happens when you hit the perfect third boost, the regular boost item, or if you get a jump that's higher than just the red boost jumps. It's a little faster than the red, not too fast, but you're at least getting a lot of chaining going on afterwards. Yellow flame is from regular turbo pads, and the boost item when you have Tim Wumpa fruits. It's the juiced up version of the boost item. It is the fastest you can get on most tracks, and you do feel the speed it gives you. You want to keep that boost as long as you can on the tracks that don't have the last one we have, the blue flame. Blue flame comes from specific turbo pads, normally designed to only last for the duration that is needed at the point the turbo pad is there. It will be very fast. Your kart will be very hard to control. But if you can hold blue flame, you will dominate your races against those who don't use the blue flame. Back to the topic of reserves. Your reserves only count how much boost you have in reserve, not what type of boost you did. So your reserves will take the form of whatever boost is the most powerful you've done. This is how you'll see the blue flame lasting entire laps, and you'll see boosts lasting so long. last thing I want to talk about is time trials. You may think that time trials are boring, there's no items, there's no racing, you're just going for the fastest time. But time trials are the best way to force yourself to learn the tracks, learn your fastest ways around the tracks, and learn how to hold the best boosts throughout the tracks. You can also race against the entropy ghosts, and once you beat all of those ghosts, you unlock the ability to race as entropy. But good luck. Unless you know the ins and outs of boosting, and you know your tracks down to what boosts and turns will give you the best advantage, you will struggle to beat his times, as he will even use shortcuts to get the advantage. However, I heavily advise beating his ghosts, because they will teach you invaluable information on how to be faster on the tracks, and how to take the harder shortcuts in the game. That, I think, covers most of what I can teach you about how to start winning at Crash Team Racing. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe if you like my content, and I will see you guys in the next video.